looking for something. I keep looking for something. Looking for something. Looking for something.
Purpose is what we strive for. It's what we hope we find before we leave this earth. I've been struggling to breathe since birth. From a simple seed at first I learned to battle nature versus nurture, to climb by myself and fall off the furniture. I'm mature and figure there's more than sex. I like cuddling with girls to show love more complex than pearls. We witness down by the dozen vultures pick away at decayed rap culture to try to take dimes in the dozens. You put up a front and start bluffing. You seem to lack purpose, it seems like a circus. You bring up your kids in and keep calling up cousins, trying to stunt. You ain't stunt, man. You swinging too strong. Consider the bunt, man. The field is too long. You should believe in the punt, then. Why so serious? You forget to have fun, man. Hear me, yes, that should be part of the plan. A piece of our purpose to discover we can. Cause it's purpose, it's what we strive for. It's what we hope we find before we leave this earth. I've been struggling to breathe since birth. From a simple seed at first I learned endless capability. I must wear a cape and possess more ability. Call it hip-hop agility. Got more magic than Disney, more spin than frisbees, more suddenly sacred than honeybees. I'm like the tip top of the chimney. I'm hot with smoke billowing. I signal the spot to drop food on my fellow man. Stop the suffering, donate the links off your cuffs, man. Feed entire countries with our bread crust. You could fulfill me with love instead of lust. If I could be instilled with thrust from above, I'd be willing to notice the doves fluttering overhead. Yeah. Purpose is what we strive for. It's what we hope we find before we leave this earth. I've been struggling to breathe since birth. From a simple seed at first I learned. I feel I was born to deliver message through song. It's more fury to storm the front beaches of Normandy. Why conceal worn words behind beats too long? I'm destined to reveal the sworn secrets of R&B. You're wrong if you endeavor to wrestle with brawn. Thrown into a corner, I teach you lessons of bond theory. Kept working hands to the bone, cartilage gone. Running too hard, left searching, but then it dawns on me. Purpose is what we strive for. It's what we hope we find before we leave this earth. I've been struggling to breathe since birth. From a simple seed at first I learned. Purpose is what we strive for. It's what we hope we find before we leave this earth. I've been struggling to breathe since birth. From a simple seed at first I learned. Purpose is what we strive for. It's what we hope we find before we leave this earth. I've been struggling to breathe since birth. From a simple seed at first I learned. Yo, it's the AiR.
Hey, Jack.
The bull
Yeah.
cash.
Yo, what we come to do?
Deleting nonsense.
You kill them all.
It was like,
We about to kill this shit, bro.
let's do it.
Let's do this shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. All work, no
Business
play.
mode.
Kill him. Okay, yeah. Just sit on that. We ain't playing no games.
Yeah.
No. Wait, hold on. But fuck it.
Check it. 310, that's the area code in which I lay my head, in which I rest my dome. So when I hop out of bed, I'll be calling it home till the day that I'm dead, since the day I was born.
323, that's the place to be. It's where I reside, keep my peace of mind. It's not always easy, believe me, it grinds. But I'll be staying alive until the day that I die.
Yeah, it's the boy, the one they say always be killing shit. I play the hand, I'm dope, but bullshit I ain't dealing with. The young nigga on his grind, no no skater. Got all the hoes, I'm the black AC Slater. My money getting up, call it escalating. My circle small, but imposters trying to penetrate it. All the hoes wanna be down cause I stay elevated. Now I'm hot and they all on me. Back then they all hated. That's what happened when a nigga make it. Watch the grass cause the snake's there. Real nigga, I ain't tryna fake it. Writing rap till I finally make it. I'm the man, don't be mistaken. Patavion, who I bring the cake in. The 3 to 3 where I was born and raised. So the 3 to 3 is where I bring the bacon.
310, that's the area code in which I lay my head, in which I rest my dome. So when I hop out of bed, I'll be calling it home till the day that I'm dead, since the day I was born.
323, that's the place to be. It's where I reside, keep my peace of mind. It's not always easy, believe me, it grinds. But I'll be staying alive until the day that I die.
310, 323, throw them hands up for me to see. 310, 323, throw them hands up for me to see.
I fail, no need to see the purpose of why I'm working, when what I'm working for is jargon, no bargains or circus. I better be quick to forget before I sink in the quicksand. Civil service, not to say the common man is worth less. I just don't wanna be left with any regrets. Won't beg, but wanna be told he commands respect. I know more, so won't settle for anything less. But if I'm poor with currency and broke with essence, I'd always come up short. My sentences wouldn't make sense. For sure, I'm in store for plentiful shores, long as I remember how I was raised up and where I came from.
310, that's the area code in which I lay my head, in which I rest my dome. So when I hop out of bed, I'll be calling it home till the day that I'm dead, since the day I was born.
323, that's the place to be. It's where I reside, keep my peace of mind. It's not always easy, believe me, it grinds. But I'll be staying alive until the day that I die.
310, 323, throw them hands up for me to see. 310, 323, throw them hands up for me to see.
Yo, Cash. Hey, Jack, you guys want to hit up the pier? Santa Monica? Now we could go back over to Hollywood later, that'd be sick. Yeah, you feel me? Let's write some lyrics soon though.
The time will arise when you'll have to decide. Either you can rely on yourself or deny your potential. But you should reflect before you move. That'll help.
I see a tower in the distance. I leave but stumble in the darkness. The street is showered with resistance. A dream of rubble can't be harnessed. Hours are just a concept to my mind. I've defied logic all this time, confined to this bubble each time I grasp. Leap signs from past, creep I rehash. Movement away from my loose ends, those seem to be unfastened. So frozen the encampment, kept treading toward a castle of trouble. Dreading I may fall between the margins, relentless setting for the surface. It's a hassle forgetting these hostiles, since it's my rivals that furnish my throttle. I see a tower in the distance, I leap but stumble in the darkness. The street is showered with resistance. A dream of rubble can't be harnessed. I need encounter my ambition, but bleed and fumble with my hardness. The thief that cowers in remission, who steals love because it's honest. Honest on the stand, standing for all man. Must see that she must be judging my entrance, and I'm so entranced, having crossed this land, never losing emphasis on that which has been towering. Where's the answer for those marching? A gentle dance within the madness, no flawless mansion in the heartless, only a tower built of carnage. If you fall victim to this mosh pit, before you reach your palace of logic, you will not retrieve real knowledge. Fall, collapse beneath old columns. I see a tower in the distance, I leap but stumble in the darkness. The thief that cowers in remission, who steals love because it's honest. Walk on, locked on, stalking forward as I get closer, approaching my future. Hide behind the walls of a stronghold, I know nothing, must learn much more as I've been moving, tense and losing, feeling fenced in, far from focus, till when I went within, then I found the tower, untarnished. I see a tower in the distance, I leave but stumble in the darkness. The street is showered with resistance, a dream of rubble can't be harnessed. I need encounter my ambition, a bleeding fumble with my hardness. The thief that cowers in remission, who steals love because it's honest. I see a tower in the distance, I leave but stumble in the darkness. The street is showered with resistance, a dream of rubble can't be harnessed. I need encounter my ambition, but bleeding fumble with my hardness. The thief that cowers in remission, who steals love because it's honest.
So wherever you find that love, that peace, you do what you can to hold on to it. You can't let it go for no one. Return to the tower within yourself and you need answers. That's where you're gonna find them. What for? How long? You say what for? You say for how long? You've given everything except the skin off your bones, and walking around a skeleton may cause a commotion. You may as well just turn to stone. You say what for? You say for how long? Must you keep running up against a brick wall? It's only natural you're tired and for the long haul. We're wearing bodies over our souls. Tired of the routine, what you need is change. All these people keep saying the same thing. The reason what for is made up. For how long will you stay the same? Fire in the movies is solely for the screen. Don't run home to tell me what it means. For how long will you be pretending to feel flames? What for? Don't say. You say what for? You say for how long? Must you be open to what's all gone? Maybe my shadow is an angel with a notion, following me till I find a rainbow. You say what for? You say for how long? Must I keep up the front that says I'm so strong? Playing make-believe but your devotion's a pawn. Both king and queen are floating on the ocean lost. You say what for? You say for how long? You've given everything except the skin off your bones, and walking around a skeleton may cause a commotion. You may as well just turn to stone.
It's getting lonely at the top, man. I'm busy chasing paper, I can barely see the haters win. I'm grinding till I make it, and I'm not to be mistaken at the level that I'm on. Yeah, I'm high up, my seed, my bag, cause I'm living my life up. I break the switcher down and feel that shit right up. I've been tripping like a nigga, been sniffing that white stuff. I go in and they planning on coming out roll the dice with my life just to see how it pan out. They all looking at me with a handout, and everybody fucking with me, hands down. I'm from a family of niggas that's bred to get it. Thank God that I'm one of the niggas that really did it. Cause I remember them nights when we didn't have. I went from wearing hand-me-downs to a nigga popping tags. I'm a hustler, turn $1 to 100 stacks. Bitch, I'm out of this world and I ain't coming back. I told my girl I had a mission and I stuck with that. Who would've thought I'd make a living off of selling raps? I mean, just last week I was chilling in the trap, lying on the milli, plotting up on my attack. Now I'm chilling in this bitch like a fucking king. I got a queen, so we out doing our fucking thing. They just talking, I'm living out a fucking dream. Miracle with white bands, I call it Maybelline. I'm a monster. If we was in deep waters together, I be the shark, you be the lobster. Clean gang up, we ain't even gotta try. Yeah, it's money overall except that man up in the sky. All my niggas eating and you niggas wonder why. It's probably cause we spitting real and they ass so high.
It's getting lonely at the top, man. I'm busy chasing paper. I can barely see the haters win. I'm grinding till I make it, and I'm not to be mistaken at the level that I'm on.
It's scary, very scary. Our music really isn't caring, yet we're barely listening to. I'm sharing elements of age-old intelligence, but nonsense makes more sense still. The clouds in the sky break apart to make way for the one and the only big rain. Driven to exceed the limits, give themselves succeed past these gimmicks of our life in the grave. With my cipher that makes you the father that crouch in the piper for stealing the sneakers away. Since the secrets we chase seldom relate to a soul in the shoes. Sing a song, sing along every day, barely awake mentality. See the states that we save, all the nations that later invade. But when the secrets get slayed, there's a level of concentrate. When a secret necklace is laced with air sticking your grace, what we need is a stake, get laid in nobody's face.
It's getting lonely at the top, man. I'm busy chasing paper. I can barely see the haters win. I'm grinding till I make it, and I'm not to be mistaken at the level that I'm on. It's getting lonely at the top, man. I'm busy chasing paper. I can barely see the haters win. I'm grinding till I make it, and I'm not to be mistaken at the level that I'm on.
Already in range, but you are untrained for fortune and fame. Tired of the same old, how can fire be cold? Don't restrain your goals, inspire the change. Undisciplined yet ready to win, still on the verge of becoming a man. Did you know although what glitters is gold, there's also a flickering flame in your soul? days rushing, the feelings overwhelming my circuitry. Tested constantly to persevere and succeed. Get arrested by new developments or pack up and leave. Pursue the issues that ensue to ensure you a position that's pure. It's easier for you to be pessimistic, I'm sure. Yet catch your second wind and swiftly head for the door. Before we wake from our dreams to see that we fell. White as snow, lips red as blood, hair black as ebony, that's the woman I love. Skin white as snow, lips red as blood, hair black as ebony, that's the woman I love. Fashion from whispers, softer than gentle creatures, and one with nature to teach me each feature. No evil will impede my need to succeed, achieve my goal, black hair and skin white as snow. Fashion my girl, not into an empty queen, but with blended dreams, naturally sweet, simply a dream. I can hold my wishes in a poison apple. Yeah, it's my choice to swallow and if vanity follow. Night on a mission, bringing beauty through the night. Fighting the apparitions that oppose the light. So when I find my love, we'll escape from the coffin of time to shape life. Skin white as snow, lips red as blood, hair black as ebony, that's the woman I love. Skin white as snow, lips red as blood, hair black as ebony, that's the woman I love. Skin white as snow, lips red as blood, hair black as ebony, that's the woman I love. Skin white as snow, lips red as blood, hair black as ebony, that's the woman I love. Now enchanted thoughts are hard to find, let alone the castle that holds my desires. One in particular shines like a fire. I'm yearning for Snow White. I stand in front of my magic mirror, scared of love and getting older. What could cause me to see life clearer? A sudden urge made being easier. Subject all alone to the emotions when they come. I could be a dwarf, a prince, or a huntsman. As long as I remain my own man, I could find the one, a beacon with the perfect mystique suited just for me. Skin like the winter season, lips that kiss as if they're bleeding, hair holding like a cyclone. My woman so right, deliver me my Snow White. Skin white as snow, lips red as blood, hair black as ebony, that's the woman I love. Skin white as snow, lips red as blood, hair black as ebony, that's the woman I love. Skin white as snow, lips red as blood, hair black as ebony, that's the woman I love. I can hold my wishes in the poison apple. Yeah, it's my choice to follow and if vanity follows. Skin like the winter season, lips that kiss as if they're bleeding, hair holding like a cyclone. My woman so right, deliver me my Snow White. Yeah. Right. Of course I wasn't present at the dawn of time. If I would have been, I would have self-combusted with rhymes. I have no choice but to keep it simple every once in a while. Won't change my voice or the message I want to convey. You can change your style to try to keep up on points. Just be yourself today, tomorrow, and smile once in a while. There's no need to break your joints, trying to go the extra mile. If each destination you reach doesn't give you peace, it's futile. Take time to apply your ointment, rest up and heal. Start confessing that you're loving the way I'm making you feel. We have no choice now that we're here on earth. Let's do more than flip the coin. Make your
moves like you know for sure.
Quit playing ding dong ditch with devils, trying to keep them on the level to make sure they won't try and rebel. Just stand in the sun, happy as hell, selling all your furniture at the yard sale. The less you own, the lighter you feel. You can be impressive with next to nothing, with an easy breezy and cheeseball smile on. You can claim you know your destiny. When opportunity comes, tiptoe the pylon. We all wanna make sure we get by, then help our fellow man, and you know why. Nothing in this life is for certain. Is there someone bluffing from behind the curtain?
We have no choice now that we're here on earth. Let's do more than flip the coin. Make your moves like you know for sure.
Never did I think I could fly, but with rhythm so nice I touch the sky. Push the limits, crush your bonds. Be not timid like James Bond. Business and pleasure mixed into one. Find your treasure in work and fun. The perfect measure is a complex mixture. Gain some character like the late Heath Ledger. Were we put here for a real reason? To stay the same or change with the seasons? Either way, cherish your decisions. May see your mission came to fruition.
We have no choice now that we're here on earth. Let's do more than flip the coin. Make your moves like you know for sure. We have no choice now that we're here on earth. Let's do more than flip the coin. Make your moves like you know for sure. Hang me out on a line, but give me a chance to try. I'm trying out at life, I'm crying out. One day I'll be dying, for now I'm off to find something more than time to keep me moving on, keep me moving forward, keep me moving toward the sweetest peace of mind, to be just mine and all mine. It's soothing in the light, it's soothing in the light. It's soothing in the light. It's soothing in the light. Lying face down in the mud has never been fun. Using me like the jacket I wear to step over your troubles. What am I? I'm not your stepping stone. Just because I have nothing left but hope does not give you the right to take my rope for yourself. Take my rope for yourself. Hang me out on a line, but give me a chance to try. I'm trying out at life, I'm crying out. One day I'll be dying, for now I'm off to find something more than time to keep me moving on, keep me moving forward, keep me moving toward the sweetest peace of mind, to be just mine, all mine.
soothing in the light. It's soothing in the light. It's soothing in the light. It's soothing in the light.
Once I was young, I was strong, full of hope. Now I'm old, lived so long, I don't know if I can go on much more. Came from nothing to furnish a home. Loved someone, they helped me on. We moved forward, time ticked by. I still think back to my youth and cry. I had big eyes to seize the world, or at least the firm. Hardship meant nothing then, but now I cherish those beginnings. Wish I could go back and do it all again. Live it all with differences. Change some little things and mend some broken friendships. And prevent so many hardships. Not beg so many pardons. Intensely mend my senses to be aware and lend a hand to those in the trenches. Yet there's no leaving the tents we're in. Only grieving for lost penances. The past is a mere reflection. You can't go back, can't reminisce. We have no resurrection. Can't alter our genesis to change how we're defected. Pain and suffering makes gentleness. If you can relinquish the devil within to put some peace inside bad men. I feel it in my heart and in my soul. I feel it in my heart and in my soul. Yeah. Yeah. Still, reincarnation is pleasant to imagine. I'm mad about doubt, and science is providing me with emptiness. Clouds my judgment, makes me less inclined for meditation. My mind goes on vacation for days on end. But I feel it in my heart and in my soul. My spirit in desperate need to unfold. There's gotta be more to the fabric of this world. To reach our true potentials, to prove we're not alone. To heal, to feel and improve the essentials. We're not just skull and bones. The past is a mere reflection. You can't go back, can't reminisce. We have no resurrection. Can't alter our genesis to change how we're defected. Pain and suffering makes gentleness. If you can relinquish the devil within to put some peace inside bad men. I feel it in my heart and in my soul. That's right. Yeah, yeah. I feel it in my heart and in my soul. Heart and soul. I doubt you've ever known true love. Maybe puppy dog love or childish run around the playground. Take punches on the arm. Never make a vow. You ain't ready for that steady commitment. I'll tell you now. Feeling nothing but resentment. Billowing as a cloud, impossible to avoid like an asteroid. It's coming down, can't be meant for irrelevant relations. Perhaps you were made for the universe's amazement. The past is a mere reflection. You can't go back, can't reminisce. We have no resurrection. Can't alter our genesis to change how we're defected. Pain and suffering makes gentleness. If you can relinquish the devil within to put some peace inside bad men. I feel it in my heart and in my soul. Yeah.
my soul. Heart and soul. Heart and soul. Yeah. Heart and soul.
Now that is payday, and I'm gonna make bang. Pop a pound of weed, recipe to make cake. And no reality of fallacies away fake. No malice do I feel as a chalice take a drink. Now that is payday, and I'm gonna make bang. Pop a pound of weed, recipe to make cake. And no reality of fallacies away fake. No malice do I feel, raise a chalice, take a drink. Living that good life with the good vibes. Driving down the wrong road, so you're on the right side. Can't see the writing on the wall, you must be blind, but that's okay, cause Stevie Wonder has a good time writing on the beating mic, and I can give you anything you need or like. You need not fight, so if you see cop, cause my we top line. We do it how we do it when the beat drop tight, yeah.
Flip that hype switch to hit that nitrous. Impress the finest, each chick with fine ass. I get with my finance, no need to line dance. She's mine at first glance. Turn the corner fast to spend and get that cash. Last another 7 days, get past another phase. Outlast is crazy, chasing paper, racing for the greatest skyscraper, raising. Same goes for the lazy misses who face me, trying to blow kisses. I'll blow ashes out the pipe, don't overhype the madness.
Now that is payday, and I'm gonna make bang. Pop a pound of weed, recipe to make cake. And no reality of fallacies away fake. No malice do I feel as a chalice take a drink. Now that is payday, and I'm gonna make bang. Pop a pound of weed, recipe to make cake. And no reality of fallacies away fake. No malice do I feel, raise a chalice, take a drink.
Down in a funk, running out of luck. You better jimmy the trunk, open up the skunk and inhale the herb hella deep in your lungs. But then you feel uncertain about your state of mind, inebriated, intoxicated, way over the line. Take as much time as you need to unwind, but don't forget about your deadlines. Get your head straight to reality. Just bang it off the concrete. Keep your mind right. Clear-headed and bright-eyed, trying to make a chill impression on our first date. She told me she was nervous, couldn't wait. I brought colorful flowers to the front gate. Then we headed to Westwood, Diddy Reese. Get your head in the game, start working as a team. Come on and focus in there. Smoking dope Mexican. Thought we were having a dandelion kind of outing, but what you said next was astounding.
I've been having a fun sort of day. I'm at odds with my family. Take me home, okay?
I won't be like the exorcist. My head's staying on straight, bitch. Any substance to alleviate the pain. Better wash it down the drain. Should I keep my mind dope? Or should I keep my mind doped? May as well ride.
How are you driven to stick the nail in this coffin? Too sick to be safe haven, basically it's zombies and walking. Forced to be gripped in just to stick around talking. We'll turn evil for survival to stay alive on the docket. The clock is watching me take steps down in the darkness. With an insane ticking the changes to be harnessed. Climbing up this mountain would be in vain to be shouting, so no one can hear me. Getting leery with my surroundings. Who's the menace to account for this downpour? A forlorn and newborn, soon so born from crying. The true form of the devil is to be relished, except the hellish helter-skelter society, no denying it. How can we seek to keep above this heap without slipping further behind the milestones never achieved? How can we believe the meek will inherit the earth if the most evil supreme beings are still sunk in sleep? Beneath the ground, so deep down in my heart, I can't breathe alone, start to conceive my reason for being. So let me alone, don't make me atone for the crimes I commit to survive. Rip, rise in peace or just die. Life's got no guarantee, so I smile sadistically. It must be naturally, I'm only human. Now I know I shouldn't assume, but in case that we're doomed, I wonder should we be druids and latest rebel to ruin?
Evil is simply a state of life when you can't embrace the routine of what is right. You shouldn't blame your struggle to survive on being righteous. Yes, evil lies. Evil is simply a state of life when you can't embrace the routine of what is right. You shouldn't blame your struggle to survive on being righteous. Yes, evil lies.
I started getting some urges to start surging, working with some murderers, blood curdlers, merchant, mercenary, murky, lurking, see urchins. It's a stake I must burn more servicemen, it's urgent. Those paying homage every day, soon as they wait. You are corrupt, full of fluff, worthless government. When it comes to what I need and want, it's about time I creep into your dreams to haunt your system and schemes with taunt. Think you're comfortable at home, you'll be bleeding out on your front lawns owned. Goody two-shoes suck-ups I can't condone. Abide by the rules, not likely. Fuck yuppies, this life's on loan. Might catch a knife in the night till you don't. Leave you looking like a wife, you wouldn't think twice to bone. You'll be a Casper, white plastered in stone. I drop you from a height so high no ladder can go. So you shatter in a little props, I make a cross with your bones. Over the spot where you popped off from your torso, bro. I'm loco, like a locomotive out of control. Off the tracks on purpose though, just to roll on a spree through your town here to siege your peace. Rampage on your families till you're too scared to scream. Left dead and deceased, diseased in pieces, just feces, deleted, believe me.
Evil is simply a state of life when you can't embrace the routine of what is right. You shouldn't blame your struggle to survive on being righteous. Yes, evil lies. Evil is simply a state of life when you can't embrace the routine of what is right. You shouldn't blame your struggle to survive on being righteous. Yes, evil lies.
Feel it, you need it, you want it to take hold of it and never let it go again. To love is a mission, the only decision to give on to your fellow man. Keep affirming the affirmation, come from patience. United we can understand. Cut us open when every incision is an apparition. Come from the promised land. You feel it, you need it, you want it to take hold of it and never let it go again. Succeeded when you retrieved common courtesy and escorted it into my hands. I don't believe in decency, constantly trying to deceive, impede me to take a stand. You see me leading together, we could stand for freedom if we could learn to love and lie.
You came from the country with pastures green as money. You drove to the city in search of serenity. You came up short when you left with envy. Back into nature, but your face hurt from sneering. Trying to tackle your major, but your taste was staring. Fearing your potential, your preferences are scary. Barely able to decide if your variety's right. Can't stay with your passion, attached to adolescence. You'll never grow up if you stop to imagine. Tell me what's up, but don't reach for that mansion. It's madness, it's tragic dance into transit. Your hunger for scansion will obstruct the balance.
You feel it, you need it, you want it
wanted to take hold of it and never let it go again. To love is a mission, the only decision to give unto your fellow man. Keep affirming the affirmation, come from patience. United we can understand. Cut us open when every incision is an apparition. Come from the promised land. You feel it, you need it, you wanted to take hold of it and never let it go again.
Can't hold me down.
They want me to go hard on this bitch? Watch.
Can't hold me
Who the fuck gave
down.
me my phone number? Yeah, watch this shit. Gotta go hard.
Can't hold me
You
down.
can't hold me down, no you can't hold me back. Trying to pin me down back, flat up on the mat. You can't hold me down, no you can't hold me back. And I'll gain my ground, told this town on my back. Can't hold me down, no you can't hold me back. Trying to pin me down back, flat up on the mat. Can't hold me down, no you can't hold me back. And I'll mold my sound till the foundation cracks. To attack the foundation of this newfound nation, I'm using every last sound and vibration, causing cracks and lacerations that will last for generations. Help with this equation. How can one make it rain when there's no precipitation? In overpopulation, where the world as we know it is run by corporations, reporting to the man like it's probation. Like I'm running from my P.O. Filthy stinking rich, run this bitch, call it B.O. Damn, it makes me P.O. See them flaunting like T.O. But we know what these people don't. For your worth more than your zeros. 4 years worth of unsung heroes. Students and soldiers standing side by side as those sacrifice their lives to protect these lives of pride by prides, living the high life. I won't sit idly by as stockholders get wild-eyed, sipping my ties on my time.
Can't hold me down.
I get knocked down, but I get back up again. Hammer upsets, but I've had enough of them. Battle demons, exercise, had uncondemned. Now I'm living in the sky like I've gone to heaven. Take a look at those stars, think I've gone to heaven. Get a look deep inside, now go and spread up for me to see. Shining like a diamond from sea to sea. See the reflection of me she needs. Pick my head up out the sand and breathe some trees. Get some head out, boots meet the street. A real MC here to beast the beat. Go ham on a chicken if he beefs with me. Some bolage full of foliage, now leave me be. It's not apparent how to be a better parent, but 'tis inherent that we make a better planet for our kin to inherit. The blame we must share it, the shame we mustn't wear it. For a judge and our merit, we'll just have to grin and bear it. You can't hold me back, trying to pin me down back, flat up on the mat. You can't hold me down, no you can't hold me back. And I'll gain my ground, told this town on my back. Can't hold me down, no you can't hold me back. Trying to pin me down back, flat up on the mat. Can't hold me down, no you can't hold me back. And I'll mold my sound till the foundation cracks.
Can't hold back the best. Gunning for attack, aiming for success. But how can I fold when I beat the rest? Feeling King Kong when I beat my chest. Top of the world, haven't reached my crest. Can't beat me, bro, you know I'm blessed. Take a quick step home, I'm heaven sent. Like a seesaw when I leap and crash. Always finish first, but for my girls I last. Bitches be straight, sucking up my cannabis. Go far, javelin, new bar, Ativan. Keys to the car, chancing. Vegas like Mars, abandoned. Put your hand in, I'm champion. Cut your man off, I'm ravaging. Carpooling in my caravan, reducing global emissions. Like a corporal, magician. My mission, envisions. You listening? I'm christening. You motherfuckers on the mic. Rough on. Have you thought about life alone?
Can't hold me down. Turn it around.
First of all, from what I understand from doctors, that's really rare. If it's a legitimate rape, the female body has ways to try to shut that whole thing down. But let's assume that maybe that didn't work or something. You know, I think there should be some punishment, but the punishment ought to be in the rapist and not attacking the child.
Murdoch was asked whether abortion should be allowed in cases of rape or incest.
But I believe that life begins at conception. The only exception I have for to have an abortion is in that case of the life of the mother.
I struggled with it myself for a long time, but I came to realize life is a gift from God. And I think even when life can get to that horrible situation of rape, that it is something that God intended to happen.
Whether you believe in abortion or not, you need to admit that this horseshit is hot. When you classify rape as something God intended, this becomes your stance, and you just can't bend it.
Well, I think all of us, I believe almost all of us in the room would say that we'd love to have an America that didn't have abortion.
Mitt Romney, he's our man. If he can't do it, no God can. Mitt Romney, he's our man. If he can't do it, no God can.
Jafar, he's our man. If he can't do it,
right!
To that horrible situation of rape, that it is something that God intended to happen.
If it's a legitimate rape, that's really rare. If it's a legitimate rape, the female body has ways to try to shut that whole thing down.
Yeah, right.
Corrupt government keeps contorting.
We'd love to have an America that didn't have abortion.
Oh my God.
That didn't have abortion.
You're a fraud.
That didn't have abortion.
Flip and flop to get his job.
And for the millions of Americans who volunteered and organized and proved that more than 2 centuries later, a government of the people, by the people, and for the people has not perished from the earth. This is your victory.
And I want to make certain that people understand
This is your victory.
who I am.
Most all of us in the room would say that we'd love to have an America that didn't have abortion. Well, I think all of us...
You know, I think there should be some punishment. Punishment ought to be in the rapist and not attacking the child.
The only exception I have to have an abortion is in that case of the life of the mother.
If Roe v. Wade was overturned, Congress passed a federal ban on all abortions, and it came to your desk. Would you sign it? Yes or no?
Let me say it. I'd be delighted to sign that bill.
You feel action, reaction, action, reaction, action, reaction, action, reaction, action, reaction. When I am creating, I am part of creation. Action, reaction, the simple fate is when we're self-effacing, life's unattractive. Action, reaction, you used to be chill, but now too ill to be cool with your friends. Paint the pic panoramic for you to examine and visit all I imagine. What is this? My surroundings, I usually don't announce them, but now it's in my head and it's vivid as love. It's massive and lavish, yet still filled with gloom. So hard to stand up, I affirm I will remain candid. No, I won't be a doomsayer when garbage happens. I'll become meditative, place my faith in passion, not asking for changes in my established habits. Nope, I don't need to be drastic, just plant one foot at a time. Why press the panic button when you have peace of mind? Don't be dramatic when the work dredges on. Put your best action on the table, no need for gambling. When you're feeling stable, ready and able to react strong.
when you got your handle on it, you see the table is oblong. I've been standing on it, singing the saddest song, but in all actuality, I do belong. So when did this hankering spawn and cause this want to dismantle your business? Every action is a shrug when you're worried about bonuses. Stress is a bug, as is leaving it all up to luck. We all fall adrift in the saxophonist's furious pitch. Action, reaction, when I am creating, I am part of creation. Action, reaction, the simple fate is when we're self-effacing, life's unattractive. Action, reaction, you used to be chill, but now too ill to be cool with your friends. Paint the pic panoramic for you to examine and visit. All I imagine. Rhythm up.
Been waiting to be delivered. Been trying my hardest to find the light at the end of the tunnel, but my time running thin. Oh, he was writing letters to her, writing letters to her. He was writing letters to her, pouring out his soul.
He was writing letters. He was talking on the phone. He was sending messages and emails into texts to her home. She was not picking up or not answering, I don't know. But if she was there, she was hiding under her clothes. She was under the bed. Maybe she was in the attic. She was freaky, she was fanatic, and I don't know, but maybe sure she was still erratic.
Been waiting to be delivered. Trying my best, trying my hardest. Could not keep the rhythm I needed to be delivered again. And here she comes again.
She finally answered my phone call. She finally said, "What's up, Paul?" But I didn't even care anymore. I found another bitch to suck on my own balls. So I am here for the hunting. If you wanna fuck, bitch, let's get a run to the fucking or slunting. And you bitch should get on your knees and be sucking. Yeah, you be nothing to me.
Why are you waiting for the good times? Why are you waiting for?
I don't know, I'm just kinda bored, so I'm gonna play up on this checkerboard, moving all the pieces. I'm just doing this shit, I'm kinda high, want Reese's, chocolate, or get me some Charleston shoes, because you know if you're fucking with me, I'll be munching on you like food, candy, way to be. Something he said, it sounds really good, so bitch give me head, you know I'm understood, what?
We're waiting to be delivered again. We tried our hardest. Can I find?
Can you find me? I don't know. Can you see me? Don't blow. Can I be the man with the plan that I don't even know, cause I run the show. I'm so high at the top I can't see nothing. I'm just here to be the man seen on the run, the horse, oh the motorcycle pass. I don't even know, I can't even see my ass. I'm so fucking hot, I'm so fresh, got so nothing, but I'm no less. Can you see me? Can you feel me? Can you see what I'm speaking? Now the words, sometimes they're lovely, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're rough, rocks and hot. But if I come to you and ask for real help, you better pick up your goddamn phone. I'm gonna bitch slap you.
Waiting to be delivered. I'm gonna make you quiver. Can't you see? I'm gonna make you shiver. I'm waiting to try my harder. She didn't pick up. She didn't pick up her phone. Why she not at home? Why she not at home? Oh no, can't you see I'm alone? And I want to be with you. Trying to pour my heart out, but I don't know what's true. Can I see I'm up in the booth trying to spill my feelings just to you, but you won't even take me in out the rain. Oh, it's insane in the membrane. It's not even right. It's not even tight. Oh, she did it. It's not even tight. You know I'm fucking that pussy all night long. Whip out my schlong, I got it going on. You know if you fuck with me, I'm so cool like a phone. So reluctantly, I'm gonna put you on my D, cause that's how it is. Put me on the dick, whoa, I just switched it up because I'm drunk. I had a cup or two, but it doesn't matter cause I'm fucking you tonight. She feels it, it's so right. I'm real with it all night, and I'm gonna put it in a clip. And I'm also gonna tell her, get on the dick. She wouldn't answer phone, so I said, bitch, why aren't you alone? You're with someone else, I don't know, man. You're making me think you're hell of a slut. I'm just waiting to be delivered, because right now I just wanna shiver. Don't have a cow, whoa, shiver, that didn't really make sense. Let me get back to the past tense. When you didn't pick up your phone, that's so fucking dense. Bitch, you need to fucking get over the fence and climb into another form of communication, cause right now I'm wasting my time with you. You won't pick up your phone, bitch, what's wrong with you? Goddamn.
She wouldn't pick up a phone. The fucking bitch like I'm gonna go break her dome. Son of a bitch, I thought we're getting hitched. Now I'm running away and about to be rich by myself.
Trying to get those digits. Just wait, I don't wanna fuck no midget. It's you, ain't your name, last name Bridget. I don't really care, I'm gonna hit that shit like a wig jet. But I'm not playing croquet, we can do it okay.
Grant me the vision, persistence to keep reaching, no matter the distance. Master the pattern and start teaching it. Revel in my attention, adventuring, claim to fame. Settle down, don't meddle with, just fan the flame. Man, the cannons adjust to the damage dealt by your competitors. Predators getting outlandish, too lavish. The savage, relentless and senseless. Be chancellor, counselor to your own success. Stress-free the madness, clear-headed is just the easiest way to be just. Steer clear of the mirror where your fears reflect. Stand strong in place like your name's Elliot Ness. I'm waiting for glory, but that's an age-old story. You make more money, so don't say sorry. Can't save your country, therefore you'll take your Sundays when you raise up, sonny. In case you wonder why the pace is reckless, I could see it on your face. You plundered your whole checklist from under the noses of the people who trusted you to be just one of the few tough men kicking up dust. Yes, endless days on end, but wouldn't cave into the fuss, hustle and bustle. Your sick cuss wrestled for castle and fence. Don't let down your defenses, ground your competition in the trenches. This is society's stress. This is society's stress. This is society's stress. This is society's stress. So you wake up in the morning for the daily grind, trying to get ahead cause you're far behind. Can you keep in contention with the big cats? Keep your hard hat on, smoking your cigarettes. With every new morning comes more regrets, and the daily news warrants all sorts of stress. Fulfill your chores, this is real as it gets, when you barely have time to rest. On the construction junction, it's hard to function. You're trying to run shit, but you ain't nothing. Getting no respect in return for your hard work. Feeling bizarre and you're just a jerk. That respect won't grow on trees. You can't get high enough off the weed. It's getting hard to breathe, cause you can't retreat. Seems you'll never escape the dream. This is society's stress. This is society's stress. This is society's stress. This is society's stress.
Ask me how the winter isn't. If I can blow on the window and see my breath, because I can't remember the summer. Working for myself, I'm kept chopping up lumber. I'm scared of my bones getting brittle, and my back might break since I'm no longer as limber as I once was when the sun came up. But now birds sing of ice frost on my days off. We put up roadwork signs when we cut the wood off its spines. You have to do what the job entails. Sometimes there's no room to set your own trails. So one eve when the dust was unsettled from the wind and the moon, since the setting was troubled, a man in his gray cold pickup wagon sped along a road slick with downpour. Dwelling in his head while he drove, he imagined an innocent sunset unfold. How could he be sure if it was just a darkened path, a sign, or his mind led him down to crash?
Was I the guilty party? I could have changed the route, altered before we started. I should have relieved our doubt.
Blaming myself for the death of a man I never met, but should have helped. That's what I tell myself every night. The snow is thick, so is my cell. I put me in, side with my guilt. I cannot sleep till I'm with him. Free of the jail, I'm waking up in my disgust to no avail. It's curious how the winter works. Must cherish the seriousness, splinter into detail.
Was I the guilty party? I could have changed the route, altered before we started. I should have relieved our doubt. Was I the guilty party? I could have changed the route, altered before we started. I should have relieved our doubt.
Some days are better than others. Some of my imaginary friends seem better than brothers. They call it a tragedy when looking at me. I told the doctors to tell them they should stay home forgetting. Keep their opinions in condescending tones. It's not so bad, I can handle the white walls. Without my siblings, it seems there's less holes. Even when the trucks swerve in my dreams, I curb the pain with the morphine. I don't fall into my delusions. Despite the bite of winter, and I might have killed a man. You don't need to have to understand, I fight this suffering. What am I trying to prove by staying alive? Show the effect of a death in life.
Was I the guilty party? I could have changed the route, altered before we started. I should have relieved our doubt. Was I the guilty party? I could have changed the route, altered before we started. I should have relieved our doubt. Relieved our doubt. I'll leave you now.
this? What mysterious presence is sitting at the desk where my father used to pen captions of ad-libs, descriptions of this sadness, encryptions in the margins ought to be lifted by my longing for the figure that is a mixture of self-inflicted trauma and the fact that I can't augment my karma. Figment of my imagination, can't turn away from facing the situation, but it's just a shadow come over my windowsill, making me stand still and act a stranger to my own manner. How long have I been trying to channel my will just to keep the minnows from jumping out the sink onto the counter? The way the dishes and clutter are built up, my guilt is the half-filled cup. I'd almost rather see it empty, cause at least then I could be released to ascend unto some peak. What force has stolen a voice to crawl along the halls like the young girl who used to claw? A protest in this house should have taken place then, but it broke through now. I don't believe in ghosts, though something close to bizarre is the host of a spark that's crossed the greatest distance so far. Bridge from my past above the nest into the bed, just as if it was yesterday again. You can't keep having your way with me, that's what she says as less than a memory, yet loud enough to never be silent. Hence, who's to respond with more than a fist? Your sounds are unbearable, echoing down my corridors. A sword goes down, down, down. The doors to the study when you open up. Look, I am yours, my soul is purged on the floor.